Ik zit hier vandaag voor een gezellig fonteintje in Amsterdam. Dat doe ik niet omdat het zulk mooi weer is, maar omdat ik hier vandaag aan de slag kan met Assassin's Creed Revelations. Er was al een multiplayer beta op de PlayStation 3, maar vandaag is de singleplayer eindelijk speelbaar. Daar heb ik heel veel zin in en daarnaast heb ik nog een interview met de scriptwriter van de game.
From home, I'm walking away. I can't remind your eyes, your face.
I am Darby McDevitt, and I'm the lead writer of this game and the lead writer of Assassin's Creed Embers, the short film that follows this game and wraps Ezio's story up once and for all.
Yes, of course. The location in the game has changed. We are going from Italy to Istanbul. It's a bit of a drastic change in Ezio's story. Can you tell us a bit about why Ezio is traveling to Istanbul this time?
Well, so we just spent 2 games with Ezio where he was sort of in his element, right? He was gradually growing the Assassin's Brotherhood in Italy. He became an assassin, then he helped other people become an assassin. Become assassins. So, but this takes place 4 years after Brotherhood, and now Ezio is on a kind of a personal journey, almost a vacation or a holiday. He has learned that the assassin from our first game, Altair, built a library beneath Masyaf, and the setting of the first Assassin's Creed. And so Ezio decides he's going to travel there to see what is hidden inside. It has been sealed up for almost 300 years. So when he arrives, however, he finds that there are Templars there trying to get into the library as well. So what started as a holiday becomes a new adventure for Ezio. He eventually very quickly learns that to get into this library he's going to need to go to Constantinopel, or Istanbul, in the heart of the Ottoman Empire, to recover the 5 keys that open this library. So that's what we spent so much time with him in Italy, but right next door the Ottoman Empire was growing and growing and growing. So we thought, well, it would be a good opportunity to go explore that part of the world because it was also very historically significant, very culturally rich, and it was right next door to Italy. So why not? Why not have him go there?
Well, you said earlier that Ezio is on some kind of a different mission than previously. In 2 and Brotherhood, he was kind of like on a revenge mission.
Right.
You know, he wanted to, someone wronged his family and he went after them. And now he's more in search of the truth. Do we see that in the tone of the game? Is that a bit different this time around?
Yeah, the story this time around is more of a mystery because Ezio doesn't have any to go to chase, you know, no one from the Borgia family to just chase after.
Does that impact the pace of the game? Is it a bit more slower, or is it still action-packed like the previous?
Oh, it's still action-packed, of course, but it's harder to determine who your real enemy is, you know. So it unfolds more like a mystery novel. Or a film noir, you know. It's got twists and turns, and you never quite know who the bad guy and the good guys are. So yeah.
Because Ezio is also aging. He's now how old is he in this game?
He's 52.
He's 52. So I can imagine he gets older. He gets a bit slower. How do you work around that in the game? Because you can't just make him an old man. He still needs to be this master assassin. Yeah. How do you approach that?
Well, the assassins in our games have always been special people, right? We have this whole science fiction element in our story, and one aspect of it is that the ones who came before, this race of humans-like people who lived before humans, we have this kind of feeling that our assassins have some of their DNA in them. Maybe our assassons are a bit special,
a bit faster
and we have like special, you know, things like eagle sense, you know, which is something through training and maybe through genetics. The assassins have, like Ezio, have learned to use to a very high degree. It's almost like a 6th sense. or it is a sixth sense, and so yeah, we always imagine our assassins are quite special, but it is also a video game, so we take liberties. I mean, nobody anywhere in the world
wants to play like an old man. It needs to be fun.
Yeah, well, but even in a young man, nobody in the world could ever climb the way Ezio climbs, right? So you always suspend a little bit of disbelief, and you say, okay, making a character older is more about the story. What kind of man is he now? What is his attitude? Is he older and wiser, or is he still an arrogant? It's making him older is about advancing the character, but you still have to remember, oh yes, we're a video game, so we're going to do video game things. So it's a nice balance.
Right, well, some new ideas in Revelations are some new elements are the hog blades, the bombs. You also cut the whole planning out of the Brotherhood. That was also in the previous game, or
yeah,
you added more depth to that, I think.
Yeah, we added depth to what we call the Mediterranean defense game, where you send your assassins to different cities. That has a lot more strategic depth in it. You actually have to choose specific types of assassins. The way that you conquer cities or defend cities is different and a little more dynamic. So yeah, we've kind of tweaked every system so that it has a lot more integration with other systems. So by playing the Mediterranean defense game, you will eventually unlock missions in Constantinople for your own assassins. And you can go on assassination missions with your fellow assassin side by side.
Well, the game is Constantinople. It's a large city. Is it just as large as Rome, or can we expect a bit more dense, or is it more expanded?
So the map Rome was the largest we'd ever done, but the city of Rome was actually quite small. It was just about a third of the map, and the rest of it was countryside. So Constantinople is a bit smaller as a map, but the city is huge, much bigger than Rome. So, and it's very dense as well. So it's still comparable to Rome. And then we have a second smaller hidden city called in the region of Cappadocia.
All right, well, I can't wait to explore more of it. We can expect it on November 15th, right?
November 15th is when Revelations is coming out.
Ik ben net aan de slag geweest met Assassin's Creed Revelations. Ik heb volgens mij een half uurtje kunnen spelen, dus dat is vrij aardig. Alwin is nog steeds bezig. Die gaat hier gewoon de hele middag zitten en die gaat jullie een impressie leveren, geschreven. Maar ik wil toch even de game kort met jullie bespreken. Wat het eerste opvalt is, als ik het opstartte, was dat het weer een stukje mooier was. Ik weet niet hoe Ubisoft dat precies doet, want het is al de 4e Assassin's Creed game en elke keer wordt het grafisch weer beter. Istanbul, daar zijn we naar afgereisd, of Constantinopel, zoals het in de game zelf noemen natuurlijk. Rond die tijd was er nog die andere naam, maar dat is niet zo heel interessant. In ieder geval, de stad heeft een hele goede sfeer. Het ziet er echt prachtig uit. Je kunt natuurlijk er overal heen, zoals je gewend bent aan Assassin's Creed. Er zijn een paar nieuwe dingen. Je kunt nu je bommen uitgebreider samenstellen en dus gebruiken. Dat heb ik nog niet zelf getest. Waar ik wel mee aan de slag ben geweest, is de nieuwe hookblade. Dat is een soort nieuwe accessoire. Die komt ook uit Ezio's arm, zeg maar zo. Of uit zijn mouw. En dan kun je dus wat verder springen, want dan haak je het vast aan een randje en dan kun je zo weer omhoog klimmen. Dat werkt heel erg goed en ik had eigenlijk gehoopt dat het ook eigenlijk had het in de vorige games moeten zitten, want het is echt een goede verbetering. Ja, daarnaast heb ik een tijdje zitten praten met de scriptwriter van de game, die heeft wat verteld natuurlijk over het achtergrondverhaal. En ja, dit wordt de afsluiting voor Ezio. Hierna gaan we hem niet meer terugzien. Dat is jammer, want hij heeft ons nu al met 3 games heel erg goed vermaakt. De game zelf die komt op 15 november uit op de PlayStation 3 en de Xbox 360. De PC-mensen die moeten nog eventjes wachten, waarschijnlijk tot december hopelijk. Die is laatst uitgesteld, maar dat is zeker het wachten wel waard.